Every time white people steal something from another culture, suddenly it's Scandinavian. And I don't understand how they even think that someone is going to fall for that, because it looks nothing like freaking Scandinavian culture. It looks nothing like their clothes. It looks nothing like their culture. Like, I don't understand how you think anyone is going to sit there and believe your BS that you got this from Scandinavian culture. Like, there's literally no way. And then you have actual Scandinavian people telling you, no, this is nothing like our culture. This is what our culture is. That's not what our culture is. And you're still not listening to them? Like, hello? Anyways, bye.
These people are so funny. The dupta is their own. Now they are also claiming our boss breed to be Vikings breed. Check this out.
The dress is not Scandinavian. The dress is not Scandinavian. The hair is not Viking braids. Why do we keep doing this on the internet? It is always the biggest tell whenever the internet decides to grab onto some obscure European reference to justify stealing from another culture, but it is literally the same thing happening again. We saw it before in 2016 when parts of black culture were taken and appropriated into the mainstream, into popular, and suddenly it was box braids. Suddenly it was, oh, Vikings had box braids. And now at like literally the same time that racism against Indian people and racism against South Asian people is so fucking normalized, especially on Twitter by white supremacists, I'm thinking specifically of all of the conversations happening on right-wing Twitter all of this past year. You also decide now is the time to literally steal from their culture, wear it, and claim that it is something else again. Do you not feel silly every time you type out a comment saying, it's Scandinavian inspired, knowing that you're fucking lying? As white people, we can't ever really understand what it's like being ridiculed, racialized, and otherized publicly, both in the political sphere and in like the online like sphere as well, and in real life. And then having aspects of our culture taken for profit and for aesthetics, and then the same people turn around that are racist to you be like, oh well, it's actually this thing. It's not your horrible culture, it's actually this thing. Can you imagine how infuriating that would be? Can you imagine how fucking annoying that would be?
I'm convinced white people say things are Scandinavian or from some Nordic country when they cultural appropriate things because it's their version of exotic, right? Like, at least from like a United States, like American perspective, right? We don't learn a ton about like Nordic countries or Scandinavian countries from like just like from a historical cultural perspective, right? Like, I live in New York. I've been to restaurants that have food from Uzbekistan, right? The most Swedish food I've had is in an IKEA cafeteria, right? Because y'all used to just appropriate shit and name random European countries. Like, it used to be I can get cornrows because French braids, right? Now it's, oh, Vikings had cornrows and box braids, right? And then people who are, actually, from Nordic countries and, ancestors where Vikings have to get out here and tell you, like, one, Viking was not an ethnic group, it was an occupation. And two, no, they didn't fucking wear box braids. And then they show you what Viking braided hairstyles look like. It's like, if you want to wear a Viking braided hairstyle, wear this, stop fucking appropriating, like, black people's hairstyles, right? And now y'all are getting on here wearing a dupatta and talking about, oh, a Scandinavian summer dress. Like, what's wrong with y'all? Like, I saw somebody be like, oh, it's just like wearing a pashmina or a shawl. No, it's not like wearing a fucking pashmina or a shawl. Like, your pashmina is not painstakingly made to match exactly with that dress, okay? You go to, like, the store, you buy a blue pashmina, and you wear it with every goddamn dress that you can that has blue in it. You know what I mean? The point of the pashmina is, like, for it to keep you warm when a breeze comes. The dupatta is, like, a scarf around your neck. And y'all want to argue with South Asian people talking about it's the same, people wear scarves. Yeah, people do wear scarves around their neck all the time. But it's okay to say where the fuck the inspiration came for. Y'all here wearing, like, what was it, last year y'all was out here wearing saris and calling them fucking Scandinavian dresses. Somebody was wearing, like, I forget what it's called, but like the men's, like that long, patterned vest, calling it some Scandinavian shit. Like, y'all have to stop. You have to stop. I saw somebody on here talking about their jumkas and calling them chandelier earrings. Like, if y'all don't, I swear, I don't know at what white people meeting y'all decided, like, Iceland, Norway, and Denmark were, like, exotic places that, because y'all no longer, it wasn't cool to be, I don't know, French, Irish, or German. So it was just like, oh, now, when we want to steal from people of color, it's just going to be from, Sweden.
So at first it was our hair, right? Then they came over to food, to whatever it is, they just take it over. Whatever that comes to them, they said is theirs. They don't want to appropriate these things to people's culture. They keep saying, oh, it was invented by these people, it was invented by these people. Now it's the dupta that is coming from South Asia. And now they're saying they are also it is actually Scandinavian people that has this particular duta. Oh, Scandinavian dresses, and the same people are telling you, no, this is not our culture, it was never our invention, and you guys keep pushing it to them that it is theirs. Okay, I've seen a video of a particular white lady who made braids, and all of a sudden she's complaining that there's something about these braids that keep pulling her hair and all that. You guys, this thing is African, like it is made from Africa. This is African invented, right? Those days, that was what our forefathers used to make. That was what they were making, and that's how people recognize whoever they are with, right? So I don't know why you guys are not making it look as if it's your thing. You're the owner of this. You invented this, right? And all of a sudden, you people are not appropriating it to Vikings. Vikings is not a race. It was just a movie, and they shared a particular storyline. And but you people do not want to understand that. How can you? Even I saw a video of an Iceland woman who came up and said, okay, she decided to share the history of the whole Vikings, which some of you do not know. Okay, and yes, you come on the internet, pick up your phones and say, oh, it is Vikings inspired braids, you guys shouldn't be wearing it. I saw a video again where a particular lady was saying, if I can wear braids, why then do you guys wear earrings? Why do we wear wigs and all of that? Why do we even put on lipstick, right? Each time that this thing gets you guys' hand, you make it look as if it's a big deal. It's a very big thing. But when it's with us, when we're the ones wearing it, it's not cute. It doesn't look good. But once you guys are the ones putting that on, you guys has invented something and it's not cute, it's looking good, and you call it any name that you want just to make it look like, oh, you're doing very well, this is great, right? So your people can also adapt to that, and you guys will, before you know it, he said you invented it, right? And this Asian women are not even taking it. Like, they are all out to tell you that what you did is wrong. This is not your culture. Then you have your own people schooling you to tell you that this is never your culture. This is not your thing. I don't know why you guys always take things that are not yours and paint it as if it's yours and just live by your truth. Okay, that's happens to be your truth. The lie happens to be the truth, right? Anyway, I don't know why every time on my timeline I just keep seeing these people dragging what is not theirs. I think I'll bring video of that hair and the wigs and not making braids and all of that is not theirs. They keep saying that the ones that invented it, or a Viking that inspired them to invent it, whatever, and now they're making it and they're going around the street. This particular lady is currently trending. She'll make this thing. She made the braids. She'll go around to ask people, black people. That is you trying to make people angry. And you guys, you need to see people's reaction to that video. But I think I'll bring it on my next. But let me know what your thoughts are in the comments. Okay, do you think that this particular scarf, okay, this scarf that they call Scandinavian scarf, that these white people are putting on and calling it Scandinavian material or scarf, or is actually Scandinavian, even when Scandinavian people have come out to say it's not their culture, it's not their thing. Okay, South Asian women are saying this is ours, we invented this has always been in our history for years, and some people have shared the history with everyone, but yet you have these people who do not ever want to listen. Okay, like we call them Ishaki in my local dialect. That means coconut head. They don't listen, right? But share your thoughts with me in the comment. Let's have that conversation in the comment section, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you haven't already. Also subscribe to my channel. Please go ahead and hit that subscribe button to be part of the family. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. I look forward to seeing you on my next video. Thank you, and God bless you. Bye, guys.